Nikola Jokic leads NBA in 4 major categories, solidifies spot as player of the 2020s. The NBA is special for many reasons, primarily because of the different eras that have appeared throughout its 80-year history. Each of those eras was marked by great teams, rivalries, and of course the great players who made fans fall in love with the game. When we examine today's positionless era, where Luka Doncic as a guard dominates opponents in the post and Nikola Jokic as a center leads the league in assists, it's challenging to choose just one player who defines the 2020s. Despite their age, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant still dominate the league, while the rise of international stars who have won the last 7 MVP awards and are likely to win an 8th makes this choice even harder. Jokic left some big names behind him. Night after night, players like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Doncic, and Jokic practically break some records and slowly but surely are building their path toward the pantheon of the greatest players in league history. However, as of yesterday, it seems we have finally received confirmation of which player we should highlight most when discussing this era. After another triple-double against the New Orleans Pelicans, his 12th in his last 15 games against them, Jokic became the first player to lead the league in 4 of the 5 biggest statistical categories, specifically every category except blocks, where Miles Turner is the best this decade. The Denver Nuggets center, including both regular season and playoff points, has accumulated 13,242 points, 6,030 rebounds, 4,326 assists, and 703 steals in this decade. In points, he is ahead of Jason Tatum and Giannis. In rebounds, ahead of Rudy Gobert and Domantas Sabonis. In assists, ahead of Trae Young and James Harden. And in steals, ahead of Jimmy Butler and Chris Paul. Jokic is playing another MVP season. This season, the 6'11" center is putting up an incredible 29.1 points, 13.2 rebounds, 11.1 assists, and 1.6 steals while shooting 64.1% from the field, 40% from deep, and 87.3% from the free throw line, and already has 13 double-doubles and 9 triple-doubles in 14 games played. He currently leads the league in rebounds and assists, which would also make him the first player in history to do that in the same season, while he is also on pace to have a back-to-back triple-double season. The 3-time MVP is without question the best player of this decade, and he crowned his dominance in 2023 when he led the Nuggets to their first title in franchise history as Finals MVP. Wembanyama could take Jokic from the top by the end of decade. This achievement is truly timeless when we consider how brutal the seasons have been for Luka, Giannis, Shai, and Joel over the last 5 years. Of course, there's still 5 years left to play, and with the emergence of Victor Wembanyama, that list could change significantly. However, for now, this is the current state of things, and Jokic does not appear to plan on stopping. As for the other decades, in the 2010s, LeBron led the league in points, DeAndre Jordan in rebounds, Russell Westbrook in assists, Chris Paul in steals, and Serge Ibaka in blocks. In the 90s, Karl Malone scored the most points, John Stockton had the most assists and steals, Dennis Rodman had the most rebounds, and Hakeem Olajuwon had the most blocks. Kareem led the league in 3 major categories during the 70s. In the 80s, Alex English was the top scorer, Bill Laimbeer the top rebounder, Magic Johnson the top facilitator, Alvin Robertson the top stealer, and Mark Eden the top shot blocker. Earlier eras did not track steals and blocks, but it's worth mentioning that in the 60s, Wilt Chamberlain led the league in points and rebounds, and many claim he would have been first in blocks if they had been recorded. It's also interesting how Larry Bird and Durant haven't led the league in any major category, despite dominating like few players in history have. Either way, these lists further confirm how Joker is changing the center position from the ground up. And by the end of the decade, we will see whether he can break Kareem's record from the 70s by leading at least 3 of the 5 major categories.